Hello. Good morning, Daya. Hello. 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 Hi, Daya. Good morning. You are on mute if you are talking. Morning, Daya. Hello, Rajendra. Are you online? No one is talking. Like it's already 9:15. I don't know whether they have class today or not.
Hello. Yes, Nirmala. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I can.
No, ma'am. Actually, Daya
Yes,
sir.
I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. I can hear your voice, ma'am, clearly. Actually, Daya
Okay.
from
Okay. I think. Mhm.
maybe from
Tell me.
yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am. Hello.
I think Daya has joined. He left. Probably he has some issues. Preeti has also not joined the class, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I don't. It's already 9:15, 9:16, and then like they want to stop at 10 p.m. Right?
Oh, okay.
Like, do we have class today or no?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Can
Actually,
you check? Can you talk to
started
Daya
talking.
and then let me
Yes,
know?
Daya sir. He said that actually he's unable to hear your voice, ma'am.
Now you
Just
were when you were able to hear. I think he should be
yes,
able to
hear
hear, right?
clearly, ma'am. Just a minute, ma'am. I will talk to Taylor, ma'am. I will do phone to Daya.
Yeah. Are you able to hear him? Because I could not hear him.
No, ma'am. I am also unable to hear Dayakar voice, ma'am. Maybe Dayakar.
Oh, okay. Then see, the problem is on his side. Yeah.
Yes.
The problem is on his internet or something. Just talk to him and let me know whether we have class or
Just
not.
1 minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Just 1 minute. I will call to Dayakar, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Rajendra, able to hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Now it's good, sir.
Yes, Daya, we can hear
Finally,
you
I think.
now. Yes.
Okay.
I think somewhere it's bit dropped at the moment. I was not on mute also. Maybe some issue in the link or maybe internet or something. Okay. So I think Preeti is joining. Rajendra, she's not joining today.
No, sir. She's not joining.
Hello.
Okay,
Please continue
fine.
the session, sir.
Fine, fine, yeah. So, okay. So, yeah, Nimal, what we will do today is we will just have the refreshment on the controlling classic things. So, because there are so many things are coming on S4HANA. So before that, I mean, I
Okay.
don't know how much you are familiar in controlling modules. So I mean, comfortable on controlling modules, all the controlling modules, or only few of the things, or
I didn't work on a material ledger. I worked on COPA. The casting
okay,
also recent years I haven't worked much.
product costing.
Yeah, product casting I didn't work recently, but I worked like 7, 8 years back.
Okay,
Yeah, if you
basically product
refresh,
costing.
that should be good.
Sure. Then we will only have the refreshment today. So then we will see the things which are coming on HANA that we will see in the next class. So product costing
Okay.
generally this the controlling things generally on the classic itself. I used to take almost 3.5 to 4 months time. Product costing, Coupa,
I
and
know it
all
takes
other
time.
things
Yeah.
integrations. Yeah, I used to take 4 months and the classic only core controlling modules who are already attended the finance sessions, and then I used to take only core sessions on controlling for 4 months. So that's why it has its own depth. So when you go to the product costing and all, you can see a lot of things there according to the manufacturing processes. Again, the process I mean will be changed. So if you see the descriptive or repetitive manufacturing, if you go to the automobile, again process will be changed. If you go to the pharma, again process will be changed. And there are so many things which we can see from the especially from the product costing. But anyway, now
True. True. Yeah.
yeah, I mean the overall thing just we will refresh today. So what exactly is happening there, and on top of it, then we'll go for HANA. So on S4 HANA, basically the things are changing from especially on the accounting based COPA is enhanced a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the
Mm-hmm.
differences. Basically, let's just discuss things on differences between accounting based COPA and costing based COPA. Why we went, why SAP is enhanced these functionalities on accounting based COPA, and also the sales order costing. When you see the sales order costing point of view, did you work? I mean, even long back, do you work on sales order costing for some time? I mean, at least one or two
Yes.
scenarios.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
did work on sales other cost. Yeah.
sales order costing, yeah. So those, okay, then it is good. I mean, what are the differences we can see from the costing based COPA to accounting based COPA? Can you tell a few of the
Um.
differences?
Okay. The cost
What we
account-based
are getting?
COPA, we will just okay. Account-based COPA, it will what right now what we have is in account-based COPA, we only get it will go to only the cost elements, right? After your the goods are shipped. But whereas
Okay,
in costing based COPA, we have the ability to define the characteristics and key fields according to the product segment or whatever the hierarchy things we wanted,
okay,
and we could post it before you ship it. Before the billing itself, you can realize how much the cost we have.
okay.
The
So
real time cost,
that's that
cost of goods sold
that's
picture we will get it.
okay. So basically, when you see the differences between accounting based COPA and costing based COPA, so accounting based
Mm-hmm.
COPA is the reporting is on the is the, I mean the cost elements
Customers, yes,
into the cost elements, and a costing based COPA is based on the value phase. Okay, and
yes,
there are so many functionalities which you will be available on a costing based COPA, which won't be available on accounting based COPA on the classic. And
Yeah, and
now
the
the new structure.
casting.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
based COPA, even the tables they store is like C1, XXX, all
yes,
those
yes.
tables. Whereas account based
C1, C2,
profitability,
C,
yeah, C3
yes,
and all
C1.
right. But whereas account based, they will be stored only with the cost elements like revenue
Yes,
and
yes.
that's why our
The backend.
reporting changes.
True. True. The backend point of view, the CE1, CE2, CE3, CE4 tables, which will be used for costing based COPA. For accounting based COPA, the COEP and all those tables will be used for
Yeah,
accounting based. The major differences which we can see is, so the COGS point of view, the variances point of view, those splits and all those things will be not available on accounting based COPA, which will be only available on costing based COPA. So there are so many other differences also, which we won't get the most of the functionalities on accounting based COPA, which only will get on the costing based COPA. So that's why I mean now as we see that change in the backend backbone, I mean the database architecture. So they are enhancing a lot on accounting based COPA, but still there are some limitations on accounting based COPA, which whatever the functionalities we are getting still, but we can say the percentage point of view. So earlier there are only the few functionalities, only 25% functionality we used to get as costing based COPA. Now it is enhanced to around 60-65%, I can say. Okay, I mean, still they have a future vision to enhance things on accounting based COPA, which we have a limitations as on today. Okay, those are all the things we will discuss on the things, and especially if you can see the COGS point of view and also variances point of view, variance split you will get on costing based COPA, which you will not get on the accounting based COPA. And the COGS also, basically COGS will be, COGS split also you will not get in accounting based COPA, which you will get in costing based COPA. And the thing is, the costing based COPA, they are not touching, so the table and the functionalities, everything looks same, so you need not to do anything for the costing based COPA. Costing based COPA is working as it is. There are no changes in the costing based COPA. Only the thing is, from accounting based COPA point of view, they are enhancing a lot. There are so many functionalities now we can able to see on accounting based COPA as well. Okay, and third thing is, this accounting based COPA now is integrated with your I mean the universal journal. That means the ACDOCA table. All the profitability characteristics now you can define it, you can track it ACDOCA level, so that will be integrated with universal journal. So that is also one more I mean the backend part we can see. Okay, and go to the in-depth things. There are some of the quantity measures and all those stuff also coming to the picture. And that, I mean, architecture point of view, there are a lot of table, I mean, different tables are added, different tables are removed, and different tables are added. Even from ML point of view, I mean, middle master point of view, and I mean point of view, or ML point of view, and these are all the things are coming new. Okay, so
okay, the casting based COPA. See, if we are using the casting based COPA, we still need to use our old reports out of these tables only, right?
yeah, casting based COPA is not at all touching. So the whatever the tables are C1, C2, C3, C4. So all those tables which we are
Okay.
using for the casting based COPA, it will be again we will use the same tables to store the data relevant for the casting based COPA. Okay, they are not touching
Okay.
because they wanted to retain it. I mean, immediately you will not get all those functionalities on accounting based COPA.
Account
That's why they are
based.
retaining it. And also customers who are already familiar and who don't like to go for immediately don't wanted to shift for accounting based COPA. So they are still can able to again, I mean, activate the costing based COPA, whatever the functionalities they are getting, and the same thing they can get also. And simultaneously they are
Okay.
adding the same functionalities. They are trying to add the same functionalities on accounting based COPA, which they are succeeded on most of the functionalities. And still there are certain limitations on the accounting based COPA, which where the functionalities which we can get on costing based, which we are not getting on accounting based. Those are all we will touch upon, and we will see the configuration things, what we are doing, what we are taking care, and from classic to, if we go to the migration or new, I mean the greenfield, whatever. So when we go to the conversation, the migration point of view from costing based to accounting based COPA, or directly or your what you need to take in care, what are the prerequisites you need to take in care, and what net setup you need to do, and all those things we will see in the system. Okay, and before that, okay, so when and from sales point of view also, basically when you do the I mean when these especially this uh, when the information will be flowed to the COPA, even it is in costing based and accounting based COPA. So when you do the, I mean, when at what point of time this COX information will be flowed to the COPA? You have, uh, I mean,
See that the COGS is recognized after the goods are only shipped in account based, right?
okay,
We don't do it
okay,
the time at the time of billing, but we do it after the goods are shipped and left our facilities. But whereas in the
okay,
costing based COPA, the moment we bill for goods, then we will realize it immediately whether before they are shipped, right? That's the major difference we do while
yeah,
recognizing the COGS.
yeah, these are all the basic things which we need to refresh, and also I mean that point of time we have only one, I mean we can track, we can able to track only one single GL account. There will be, for example, if I wanted to see my breakup for my COGS, can I able to see that?
Mhm.
Can I able to see
No, in
that in the
account based you can't. You can't. In
yeah,
account based you don't get all the breakup. But whereas in costing based, because like you have so many value fields, right? Like a freight and discounts and all that stuff, whatever,
true.
you can see all that.
So now this is true on the classic. So now
Yeah.
especially
Okay.
on 1709 onwards. So earlier yet to completed kind of thing. These are all the functionalities we yet to I mean some of the functionalities we 16 point I mean 1610 the support pack 3 onwards, we are able to see those functionalities on the system now, on even accounting based COPA as well. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so the split earlier which we used to not get on accounting based COPA, now we are able to see that. So for that we need to do some setup, and also we need to take in care of so many things. And when you are moving, if you wanted to shift one costing to accounting based COPA, or you wanted to only addition to that, you addition to your costing based COPA, you wanted to only I mean activate and they get the same functionality in the accounting based COPA, what are the things we need to take in care in the system, that we will see in the next class, and the system itself. And these are all the two I mean one thing is this. And from the way from the production variances point of view, so variances how many how many type of variances we can see in the system?
Production,
Okay,
labor, or
okay, so there are different kind
overheads.
of variants. Okay, those are all the breakup. Okay, breakup for your either it is, I mean your cogs or something. Okay, but I'm asking only variances point of view. The variances, there are different kind of variance categories, right? So those variance categories, can you identify at least two three which you
Ah,
seen? There are
where
different kind
can
of
I remember it?
variances. Not remember. Okay, no problem. I'll tell you. Basically, there are different 9 categories of variances: price variances and quantity variances, and lot size variances, remaining variances. I mean, resource usage variances. From input side and also output side, you will see the different variances categories. This information, if client
Ah,
wanted to see the breakup for variance, different breakup for the variances, also they can able to see on costing based COPA earlier. But now, at that point of time in accounting based COPA, you can only track the only at the single GL account level, the only overall at the high level. But now, if you wanted to see the minute level, that means the breakup of all the variances, that you can again get the same information. I mean, you can, as costing based COPA, you can get that functionality also on accounting based COPA. That functionality is also working from the 1610 onwards. That
okay.
is one more functionality. And addition to that, we have, for example, invoice quantity and billing quantity. The quantity point, the quantity measures point of view, when we do the delivery, or when we do the delivery and when we do the invoice, we can track only in the COEB table. So we can see only two measurements: the invoice quantity and the delivery quantity. Okay, but now this also has enhanced. You can see up to five five quantity measures. That means, addition to that, if you wanted to see your, if you wanted to report for your management, for in addition to, in different quantity things. For example, I wanted to see in the gallons, or liters, or something, whatever.
Unit, different
That
unit,
also,
unit. Okay.
you can get
You
on the
mean by
accounting based.
units, right?
Yes,
You mean by
yes.
units, right? The measure of units.
Yeah, anything. Addition to, earlier we used to track only two quantities. One is invoice and delivery. So now we can able to track those information up to five quantity measures we can see. Addition to that, three more. Addition to that, if you wanted to report for three additional quantity measures, then you can able to report. So that is also one more change. Now I am talking only about uh, the COPA, and little I'm touching upon the only from accounting based COPA point of view. ML I'm not touching. ML we will see it later. Okay, ML again, on top of your these things, again we need to go little depth. So then only, so that we will take it in the separate session. So that is also one more change is coming. And also the derivation point of view. So the derivation point of view, currently in the costing based COPA, if you wanted to, I think you knows already those things. But in the accounting based COPA, there is one more feature is added: automatic derivation. The attributed profitability segment derivation is uh, additional feature is added, where there is no account assignment at the uh, at the primary posting point of time. For example, you are not giving the profitability segment, so that automatically will be derived. So those account assignment categories that we need to activate, and from there it will be automatically derived the profitability segment. So that is also one more feature is added. So this is working on the accounting based COPA. Okay. And also
We
there
have to
are
do
certain,
some account assignment, right? We have to do the account assignment so that it will derive automatically if you don't mention
yeah,
at
we
the
need to
time of
activate,
posting.
we need to activate the account assignment things. For example, if it is cost center, or internal order, or sales order, and all those things, whichever you wanted to do, or enrich the attributed profitability segment characteristics for any account assignment, that we need to activate. So that is working on accounting based coupon now. And that is also one more change. And if you can see other changes, there are certain restrictions also, that also we will see. And there are certain baddies also given to work on, to get some functionalities. For example, I don't have the sales order costing. Okay, when you don't have the sales order costing, even if I wanted to see the cost split, so
Okay.
that functionality also is working, and they have given one baddie. Even you will not use the sales order costing. That means you have not active. When you don't have the sales order costing, even you will get the cost split there. So there is also one more functionality. And also you need to, for that, what you need to do, what kind of setup you need to take in care in the system, and all those stuff also we will see. And set certain baddies. For example, I'm doing the cost estimate, and I don't wanted to use my current cost estimate for my, I wanted to consider the future cost estimate. So how can we do that? So for certain functionalities also added, so there are certain baddies given for those functionalities as well. And we can see some other functionalities. Yes, okay, these are all the major things we can see. Even there are, there are some other small functionalities also added, that also we will see during the session. Okay, and addition to this, we can see certain additional functionalities like okay, I think okay, the migration point of view. So if you wanted to see them, I mean, if you wanted to migrate from casting based to Coupa to accounting based to Coupa, so what are the things you need to take in care? So those things also we'll discuss.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
and if you wanted to only directly, if you wanted to go for accounting based Coupa, that means in the if
Mhm.
you are going for the greenfield, so what are the things you need to take in care? You already there and you already implemented casting based. Now you are doing the conversation, and now you are shifting from casting based to Coupa to accounting based Coupa. So what are the things you need to take in care? You wanted to use both functionalities. What we need to take in care? So these are all the things also we will see. Certain additional other functionalities also, I mean, improved. Not you are getting the full functionalities, but those are some of the functionalities are improved. Some of the functionalities, like I mean, whatever the functionalities you are getting in the costing based Coupa, some of you are getting. I mean, some of the functionalities also improved. So those things also we will touch upon. Okay.
Okay.
So addition to these, okay, ML I'm not touching anyway now at this moment. And the tables point of view, that's what we will see from the tables point of view also, because now the universal journal is integrated with accounting based Coupa. So all the profitability characteristics now you can track at SDOCA level. Okay, these are all the major functionalities, and for these functionalities also, I mean, to work to make enable these functionalities, we need to take in care uh, something in the system, and sometimes it will not work if you I mean, if you skip some of the things. So what are the things we need to take in care and all that we will see. For example, and also certain limitations are there. For example, still the cockpit is not working for third-party orders and STO orders and all those stuff. Okay, those are also we will see because there are certain limitations. And if you wanted to really get the cock split for an accounting based Coupa, there should be, I mean, there are prerequisites which we need to take in care, and also there should be certain things need to be happens. Then only you can able to see that. If you do mistake there, I mean, if you will skip that functionality, then you cannot see all those things functionalities on this thing. And in the real time, basically we are implementing so many nodes and all those stuff, and this functionality especially from 1709 onwards only we are able to see it. Before that they said that we are going to be add this functionality, but that functionality we can able to see now from 1610
Okay.
1610 support pack 3 onwards we can able to see. So earlier we were not get this functionality on 1503 and 1511, even 1511 also we were not get. Even in 1610 the beginning of the things, so the support pack 1 and 2 also we were not able to see these functionalities, certain functionalities like your cock split and all those things. Okay, but from the beginning onwards they are saying that we are going to be add this functionality and accounting based group. We are enriching and we are enhancing this functionality and accounting based group. But finally we have, I mean, now we can able to see that those functionalities are added on the system. But in the demo basically we have certain limitations, but wherever we have a limitations then I will try to, because in the real time there are so many things we are doing, so then only we can able to see that information. Those wherever we have limitations, I captured some of the screenshots from my system, my real time system, that I will show you.
Okay.
Okay, so I think Preeti also not joined today, so that's the reason I just wanted to refresh on these things. And ML also again we need to refresh for one class like this, and ML is I think not completely or new for ML. We need to do a lot of refreshment there. One session we will for ML refreshment, then we will go on ML things. There are also, so I mean, if we go depth, there is a lot of things. I mean, ML in the normal classic itself, it will
And
kills
in the
things.
product costing, there's no change at all. Like,
No, product costing, that's what. These are all, I mean, only the main core functionalities of the product costing is working as it is. There is no change at all.
mhm,
There are only few
only
things.
the
That is what.
COPA part.
That's what. Now as a COPA part, accounting based COPA, whatever you're getting, so same according to that. Again, the product costing, you need to do the setup. So as
Yeah,
accounting
the
based COPA is
settlement,
enhanced now.
allocation structures and things.
Yes, yes. Those things we need to take in care. If you really wanted to enhance, I mean, activate the accounting based COPA, and according to that, we need to define the things in the product costing as well. Other than that, and everything is looks same. Okay, there are so many things from the product costing point of view where that will be changed from the industry to industry and scenario to, I mean, industry to industry. For example, if you go to the
No,
automobile, you can
I'm
see
just
as a lot
talking
of
about HANA to
HANA
no
to
the
HANA.
regular
HANA
ECC to HANA.
The HANA things, if you are going with a costing based COPA, there is no change at all. If you are going with accounting based COPA, eh, the adjustment you need to do for product costing as well. Then only you can see the full
Okay.
functionalities which we are getting on accounting based COPA. So those
You are
adjustments we
going
need to do.
to show even that one also, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will show
Yeah,
you in the
because I have
system, but
seen like the. Mhm.
yeah, we will see. We will see.
Yeah, just
So what we are taking care, how we are doing the adjustments for accounting based COPA for the same functionalities
mhm.
to get. So those things where we are doing the setup and all those things we will see.
Yes.
Okay.
Because mostly costing, once you configure the system, you don't get much issues. Like it's pretty much settled if the system is settled. You like unlike FI, GLAR, AP, all the time you have to support them and do the enhancements.
Even costing basically to set up the system to understand the manufacturing processes and also mapping into the system, it is little challenge, and and second thing is basically it will be integrated with so many modules, so there also you'll face a lot of problems. I mean, for example, when you that is depends on the your business anyway. For example, PS and CS and QM and PM and all these things also will be integrated with costing, and
Yeah,
the
that's what
full
first
things. Yeah,
once we
full
set up
things
the
if you want.
system, the process is running smoothly, then it not
Yeah,
much enhancement needed there.
yes, and costing, if you get the problem issues, it is very difficult to resolve because won't get the information even in Google also. uh, I'm telling you, in the finance at least you will get the information, and it will be not tracked with your errors also. Error message will not give the clear cut information where you to go and where to check and all those stuff. And it have its own depth, and most of the people are not implementing end to end because the some of the businesses don't require the in-depth of implementation of costing. For example, if you go to the typical service based companies, they don't require this, and if you go to the normal industries like the some people will only into the discrete manufacturing, and some people will be only into the few things they will implement, few things they will not implement. If you really wanted to see the depth of things, basically you need to at least cover the 4 5 industries. So if you see the automobile industry and all, you can see the depth of the costing. Okay,
So
there
automobile
you
stuff.
will yeah, automobile you will see the more depth of the costing. You will have assemble things, you will have engineering things, you have different kind of things. When you go for the assemble things and assemble to order or engineering to order, and sometimes even in the service based also, I cannot say that there is no much depth, but for example, you're doing the, I mean, service based point of view also, basically service industries also, for result analysis which you need to take in care for example, your accruals, prepay calculations, all those stuff also you can able to manage with result analysis and all those stuff. So there also it is not that easy, and that's what I'm saying. The casting is always it's a complex kind of thing, so that's the reason it has its own demand. If you can see 100 people, you will get the quality people of only 4 4 5 7 5 7, because we were struggle a lot to get the people on costing things earlier. So that's the reason I mean, that's what whatever we need. I mean, the people only the basic things, basic knowledge in the only simple production order or something. So that will not work when you go to the real time. Basically, if you go and really people should be in a position to understand the from the business process point of view and how to map the things. They need to understand from the, they need to go study and do mapping things. That will be very difficult unless you have experience. It looks simple from the not look simple also from the even from the system standard SAP point of view also. I mean, I think a lot of people is not covered, even not covered even 30 40% of the standard SAP in their experiences, I can say, because I have taken a lot of classes for the classic. Whenever people will comes and That's what making understand them also is a bit difficult. Again,
Yeah,
there are so many.
if you are in a
Yeah.
big project, like they will give only a piece to you, right? That's why.
Yes, yes. That's the reason it is a bit difficult for them. If you, I mean, especially from product costing point of, and also this will be integrated with so many things, right? When it is will be integrated with the all the modules, and when you go to, and that's what. And again, it will be changed to industry. For example, you are going for pharma. So what to implement?
Yeah.
Which one we need to map? Either I have to take the that I have to study in their process, and then I have to map it accordingly. So that is a challenge. Basically, where is the option for these are all the things. That's why I made a 4 months sessions for this thing, which I used to cover on integration with the PS and the CS, and also with a PP, a QM and PM, and also with the finance. And there are a couple of scenarios which I covered in my experience that I used to add it, like for example process industry. When you go to the process industry, you need to which cost objective you need to use, and what are the additional functionalities you are getting there. When you go to the automobile industry, and what are the things you need to map, and which, when for example, what kind of processes you can see there. For example, I have assemble order, I have engineering order, I have something else. So how to map that, and
Yeah, the
that
batch
is
processing.
again, yeah, that again have a lot of implications from the and PP and SD also. And so if I go to the some industry, they will be only valid. They'll see the. I mean, they wanted to go for the value. I mean, validated stock kind of thing. Some industries they will not go for valid. That depends on their business requirements. Sometimes they don't want to track all the additional expenses and all those stuff at sales order level. So that point of time, they'll not. I mean, which scenario we need to implement, and all those stuff also we need to take in. If I go to the process order point of view, process industry point of view, what are the things we need to take in care, and whether they are doing what kind of things they are doing. For example, they might be followed different processes, might be discrete or might be repetitive, and in the repetitive also again the things will be differ. So they how they wanted to I mean track their things, that also will make sense. So there are so many things. I mean, I can say it is, if we go to that step by step, there will be so much depth of I mean, we can see from the product. And also when you go to the certain things which will use, certain things which will not use. So when to use what, so when to that's what, if you see the implementations of costings even for the big projects also, the people have not went with the full functionalities because of the consulting point of view. There are very less people who knows the end-to-end kind of thing, and people done the mess ups also, which I give an example in the initial session. So they paid a lot. Again, this was happened with the Wipro, this was happened with Tech Mahindra, and some of the companies. They given penalty like anything. So they were. I mean, these are all I mean, one simple mistake if you do, then it will be makes, I mean, big. It will create the big problem. These are all. I mean, that too depends on your. I mean, processes and all those things we need to understand it to go in the such a way. That's what that is depends on the opportunity the people is getting. But earlier I used to, I mean, something, even the demo system also we used to follow, uh, have had a couple of systems, ESP5, ECC6, some things some processes will work on only ECC6, some processes will be work on ESP5 in the demo point of view also. But I used to show almost everything there. So for with the at least with the different scenarios, I used to cover at least 3-4 industries processes which to used to map, and how we used to do in the real time. So same way we used to shown it. So anyway, that's what this is. But in the product costing point of view, now we can see only see the adjustment point of view, that we will discuss things. And project systems point of view also, when you go to the customer projects, so there where we will implement the costing, and also that will be integrated with the costing, and that point of time some of the things will be coming to the picture. Those points I will touch upon, which are changing from the classic. If you, I mean, I think the people should get opportunity to explore on all those things. Even I got opportunity to explore on those things from the PS as well. So let's see those points also I will touch upon. If you, I mean, which are all the things are coming in from the customer projects point of view, what are the changes are coming in, how it is have the implications on your even if it will be have the implications on the COPA as well. So how it will be have implications, and where which we can track, which we cannot track, all those things we can see. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I don't know Preeti also definitely she don't have the complete even I don't think she have this much of I mean even she did touch even accounting based or costing. She don't have complete experience on costing it seems, but I'll try to make I mean we'll go step by step kind of thing. So I will refresh more on the classic also wherever we have a gap. So let's see. So I will prepare some notes on the classic also. So then we will refresh complete things. We'll discuss more there, and on top of that, we'll go for S4HANA.
Okay. You said you were going to send the documents via the asset accounting. Can you send it? Like if I have time tomorrow, I will try to practice
Okay,
it.
fine. I will.
Because you had the screenshots and everything, right? That's why I was asking. Okay.
Fine. I'll share it, but my that is the internal document basically which I'm
Yeah, you
sharing.
send it
Some
to
of
my
the
email. You have my email address, right?
yeah. I mean there are certain I mean some copyrights also there basically in the document you can see.
I will promise you I am not going to share with
Share
anybody. Okay.
anyone. Only keep for your reference. That's it.
For
Okay.
myself, yes.
I will share the document today.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, and if you have like
Fine.
some material on just the classic product costing, that should be fine actually. But because like I didn't really work from last 5-6 years.
Yes. Okay.
The screens also I
So
haven't seen, right? Like it will be a refresh.
fine. I will send some documents on the product costing as well, and I will give the more refreshment there wherever that's why I'm asking. So wherever you are comfortable, I will give little less stuff. Wherever you have a gap, that's why I wanted to understand from you people, and if you have gaps, then I will add more inputs. I will give more stuff there, and on top of that we will go. So that's why I mean asking all these questions also. Basically if you have understanding more gaps, then if I explain also you will not understand again, the gap will continue. So I will refresh. So there's I mean the down level whatever the gaps we have or refreshment wherever needed, we will discuss more there, and once you digested those things, on top of that we will go.
Okay, yeah, that should be good. Thank you.
And I will share some of the documents also, you can just go through.
Yeah,
And
if
I
you can
think
send it like today,
yeah today I
I
will
will just
send the EA, and these all product costing things where you need to have the refreshment, that I have one other system. So I will check and I will send it to you, but this is essay document I will send it to today.
okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Nirmala. Then
Thank
we
you. Then
will
we'll have class
connect tomorrow.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
We will
yeah,
have class
we have
tomorrow.
tomorrow at 6:30 I think.
Thank you.
I think check with Rajendra, because we have it tomorrow at
Why
6:30.
today? Tomorrow is not the same time, right? It's working day still for yeah,
It
right?
is at not 7:30. I think it is adjusted to 6:30 because I said I have something else, so that's the reason he is adjusted. Is already Rajendra,
So
you are there?
I am fine with that.
6:30 is okay, right?
I
Okay.
am fine with that time, but I am not sure about Preeti. That's why.
Okay. So I will check with Rajendra. In case Preeti is not fine with that, I will ask him to change the timings. I think you are comfortable, right? Whichever time you can see on the calendar,
I
I
am
think
okay.
it will be most probably on 6:30 only. 99.99%. I will ask
Okay.
Preeti also to join at the same
Instead of
time. Only
9,
for
it will
tomorrow.
start.
Yes,
Yeah,
only for
instead of 9
tomorrow.
for her.
Yeah,
With the
only for tomorrow.
time, no
Okay,
problem.
okay. Only for tomorrow, and rest of the days again we will continue the same time.
Have a
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, and I will share you. I will prepare the document in such a way to understand everything. Yeah, thanks.